Hey everyone, excited to debut a video explaining how to go through and update students' progress from last year to this year in Edgenuity. So each of you guys got sent a nice little Excel sheet with a lot of data listing out students, what course they were doing, the grade they had in that course, and then if you look all to the right, the progress that they were in. And again, I included everyone who had done at least 10% of the course. So we're going to go through an example here together. We're going to take Miss Mariah Trelstad, who we all know. She was working in Algebra 1B. Last year, ended the year, she had a 77.5%, so doing solid work. Her last grade, she's working on this through summer school. Looks like last grade was 8.1. And she made it through 71.5% of the class. So most of the way, but not there. But if I go into Edgenuity now, if I pull up Mariah Trelstad, again, just for sake of using stuff, I'll show you Mariah Trelstad. Under her Algebra B, she got the new version, and she's starting all over again, which is not so much fun. So what I'm going to do is show you how to update the new version of the course, the ones we just made a week or two ago, with great information from the other one and then disabling it back again. So I got to find the other one because I want to know exactly what lesson she did. So I'm going to go to View Archived Courses. Find, here's Algebra 1B. The bottom one includes everything that was marked as complete, so I know these are done. These are the ones that were left hanging. So I'm going to open up Algebra 1B, enable it, and now when I go to Mariah Trelstad and view her courses, she's got 2 algebra courses. One of them just started this year, and one of them from last year. So I'm going to look in Algebra 1B, and I'm going to see what she covered. So she did exponents, she did radical expressions, probability, polynomial operations, all the stuff on polynomials, and was kind of in the middle of starting to work with quadratics. So I'm going to make a little bit of note here on, let's see, law of exponents, basically making a note of what topics she's covered. Radical, probability, polynomial operations, factoring, and 1/2 of the way through quadratics. Okay, so I've got that down. Now I'm going to go back into, so I've got that. I now need to figure out the progress. So in her Algebra 1B, I also need to make a note for Mariah. She finished 70, you can round up to 78, grade of 78. That's the grade she had in the course, and she was 71, I'll round up to 72% done, completed. Because I'll need those later on as I'm adjusting her new course. So I've got my progress completed and my grade completed. Now let's go into customizing her new class. So again, customizing, there's all the topics that are in there. So I'm going to go through, and she hasn't done these ones yet. Okay, okay. And part of the problem I have is with algebra, it's a totally revamped course. So they aligned things differently, it's laid out differently. I do know she did everything with polynomials. So I'm going to uncheck that. She's no longer have to do that. She did some stuff with quadratic functions. So I'm going to take off. She did a lot of the function stuff. So I'm going to take all of these ones off. She has not done solving quadratics yet, so I'm going to leave those in there. And she's not done data and statistics. So she's got, again, she was mostly the way through the course. She just doesn't have a whole lot left to do. I'm going to complete that and click continue. And now here's where I adjust some stuff. So everything that she did previously, she's already technically done 72% of the class. So I'm going to put that 72% she's completed as part of her additional activity. She's already done that. And I'm going to weigh out the rest of this stuff. I'm just going to cover the other 28% I can make assignments 10, quizzes 10, and tests 8. So you can kind of balance it out as you want. But anyways, it shows she's still got 28% of the class left. She's already done 72%. So I'm going to balance it out just like that. And I should still end up having 100. So that's where I got to use that information from the Excel sheet. And one last step. So now I got to take the new class and I need to actually put in an additional activity. So I've got the new Algebra 1B. 72% of the grade is based on additional activity. I go into activity, previous work in Algebra 1B, and her previous grade was a 78% for that. So that will award her what she's already done in the class. Let's go back to courses. I've completely taken out stuff she's already done. I've awarded her the grade she already has. The final step, I now gotta make sure this class is disabled. I don't want the old version in there anymore. Okay, she should now be all set. She's picking up right where she left off. And if I go to progress report for Algebra 1B, I can see there's my 72% of her grade is based on that 78% that she previously did. Okay, I hope that's helpful for you guys. We're able to follow along and have a nice weekend. Talk to you later.